Thank you for coming back. I know that I gave you a fair amount of work to do over the weekend, and so hopefully you had some fun doing that. I know that, and I do want to thank actually Nikki for being with us last Thursday and helping us work through the this great tip on timelines. And hope you had some fun over the weekend working on your on the timeline. And today is great fun too. Actually, today on tip number 3. And I know for some of you, we've talked about this before, it's the relationships display. And I did refer to that, I think, in the networking one and in the goal setting one back in March, and certainly last time in networking last month. So, but once again, I don't think I can harp on it enough because I think it's so important to have your map of relationships, your visual display, your relationships display, whatever you want to call it. I think it's really critically important. Usually how we've done it in the past is, from the old days, it's with, our kind of a list, a Rolodex in a sense, or on our computers, it's kind of a huge database. It's okay. It's just not as efficient as it could be. In the Flash Forward Institute, when we were leading the Flash Forward classes over the years, Heidi Wall and I, what we did is we had people buy some big poster board, which I'm going to have you do, at Staples or Office Depot or whatever, your office store, and create an actual display that is much more efficient than a list. And here's how you can do it. It's, for example, putting yourself in the center, writing down all the directors I know, all the producers I know, all the casting directors I know, all the sales agents I know, all the entertainment attorneys I know, all the makeup artists I know, putting people in categories. Honestly, it's really, really valuable. And another thing you can do is do the color coding, where it's like, these are the people I just met at a Women in Film breakfast, so I don't know them that well, and here's the people that I know really well. So you might want to do that. That's really up to you. And you might want to get super creative with it. I think I mentioned before that in Flash Forward, one time somebody did it like the planets, and the people that they knew, it's like, Mercury, Venus, Earth. It's like, farther away were people that they knew less well. So you can be as creative as you want. It doesn't matter, whatever works for you. The important thing is to do it. All right? What's great about it is you'll see how many people that you do know. That's unbelievable. That's fantastic, because you'll be shocked, I promise, at how many people you know. Here's the other good news. And it may not sound like good news, but it's good news. The people that you don't know. You'll see very clearly, very clearly, glaringly clearly, who's missing from that, okay? I know 3 directors. 3 directors, if you're an actor or a producer, that's not appropriate. You need to work on that list. But you don't know that if everybody's included in one big database. See what I mean? That's one of the reasons it's so valuable. Now, obviously, then you're going to start to, make some phone calls and call people, get back in touch, stay in touch, and connect the dots. Who knows who, can I talk to, who can get to so-and-so. It's really, really valuable. Every business out there, I swear nearly every business out there, is a relationships business. It's all based on relationships. So one way to get a head start on this whole thing is to put up your map of relationships. So you'll have a really good sense of who you know, who you need to know. And then, of course, what this year is going to be about is doubling that map, tripling that map, quadrupling that map. Because what I'm all about, what this series is all about, is really, I love teaching, obviously, and I'm a film producer. Like I've said before, I've produced 9 films in the last 9 years. But what my commitment is, what my background was marketing. I was vice president of marketing for a television network and a television affiliate in Canada. And I was really forced through that job to learn business, really the business of business. And I find in the creative industry is we don't tend to put our business hat on often enough. We have our creative hat, which is great, and I applaud you for that, but it's a business, it's show business. So what these tips are all about, what I'm here for, what this YouTube is about, which I hope you're sharing with your friends, what this whole series is about, and I'm planning on being here for a long time, you're not getting rid of me anytime soon, is for me sharing those wonderful tips and techniques and all the great stuff that's used in the business world by all those Fortune 500 companies and putting it into the entertainment industry. Because I see you as the president and CEO of your company. I don't care if you're an actor who just moved here, you're a makeup artist, you're a DP, you're a set designer. I don't care. You are the president and CEO of your company. And you want to take responsibility for that. So that's what these tips are all about. And I will emphasize that from time to time, just so we can remember to wear that hat, wear that business hat. Anyways, I have another bit of the homework, obviously, is to go to Staples or Office Depot, get your poster board, create your map, okay? Give it a go. And then we'll work on, in the future, expanding it. But for now, let's create it. I have a treat for you, actually, next time. Tip number 4, I've got Chris Emery coming in. I'm really excited about that. She's amazing, and she's the production executive, one of the production executives at Comedy Central, and she's going to be coming in and sharing with us tip number 4. So I'm very, very thrilled about that, and hope you are too. And I will see you next time. Enjoy your homework, and until then, I'll see you, and thanks for joining me.